Breaking now at 5, it is a first in U.S. history. On Capitol Hill just moments ago, House lawmakers voted to remove the sitting House Speaker. California Republican Kevin McCarthy is out after an uprising by right-wing Republicans. Again, this has never happened before, and it's unclear right now if the GOP majority will move to elect a new speaker right away. Also unclear who might actually be interested in this leadership post.
What is clear is that there's absolute turmoil right now in D.C. Let's bring in our political analyst, Jon Keller, off the top here. And John, let's talk about what caused this unprecedented action.
Well, David, Lisa, think back to last January, where Speaker-in-waiting McCarthy endured 15 rounds of voting before he won the job. And in order to do that, he had to make a bunch of concessions to a group of hard-right members, including ambitious younger conservatives like Matt Gaetz of Florida. Now, it was Gaetz who filed the motion to vacate. And during debate today, he argued McCarthy has been too weak on budget cutting and rules reforms favored by the right. McCarthy's decision to avoid a government shutdown this weekend with the help of Democratic votes was apparently the last straw. So now, a Congress that has actually gotten a fair amount of bipartisan work done in recent years is left in disarray, on the House side at least. And bystanders from the all-Democratic Massachusetts congressional delegation were quick to express their disgust with what they saw. A lot of Republicans were disgusted as well.
Well, I have so many questions for you, namely, what Republican would be in a different situation, right? Someone who might ascend to become the leader here. Would they just face the same thing? I know you just got off the phone with Congressman Jim McGovern. What is he saying about this?
McGovern, a senior member of our delegation, spoke to us fresh off the House floor, and he was about as appalled as I've ever seen him. Let's take a look.
That Kevin McCarthy created the situation by giving all this power away to some of the most extreme elements of the right wing in this country. They would kind of run on the show, and they get tired of him, and so he's gone. I don't know what the next steps are going to be, but the bottom line is there's a civil war going on in the Republican Party, and I think you and America just saw it unfold in real time.
A civil war. How do you like those words? Those are chilling.
Yeah, it's an interesting time in politics. I mean, there is hyperbole that is sometimes thrown around as well, but boy, oh boy, how we got to this spot, how the fact that we don't have a House Speaker right now at a certain time, and there's a lot going on with the story. Go ahead, John.
And you know what they always say, the markets, the economy like stability and predictability. Be interesting to see how the market reacts tomorrow.
Right, and we could be on the verge of a government shutdown again in 43 days. We need leadership in these positions, so we'll see what happens.
All right, Jon Keller, thank you.